bicep one,
Bicep one.
where you would pin my arms down on my biceps. Right? That shows something. Grabbing, you're kicking. One motion. One motion. Kick, 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 kick. Kick your leg.
So you
Have you learned that?
following your legs. Let's move over here just so that we can stay within camera frame. We'll crest on. Okay, so here, from here, we'll do this. Grab my leg. So if we grab here, so we're gonna do the goose leg.
This thing, right?
Okay, yeah, so here. Now pull back and just walk right here, so you can step back. Right, so this is like here. So if you're in guard. Guard. Okay, so from here. If I'm putting weight on him, he can't really sweep me unless he push me back enough, and this is where you feel like you can sweep me. Right?
Yeah.
Here you feel like you shouldn't be able to sweep, which is totally fine. But the moment I get up, I have to kick up. That's the only thing that you kind of have to do it fast, but you don't have to like. How should I say? It's more the transition fast. You don't really have to move really fast. So it's not about moving your leg really fast. It's the transition, right? There should be no gap between here and here. It's one step, right? So you can lift and then kick. But by that time, they will knock you over. So it's like, but you can rest there. You can rest on them by leaning forward. But the moment you push off, you have to kick.
Alright, let's see. Okay, so am I up like this?
Yeah, you walk up. It will be easier for you to stand up if your feet is under you. Good. So the moment you stand up, it's fine. You have to kick. I encourage you to once you kick and put it further behind you.
So I'm putting. So even though he's grabbing my legs and still.
Yeah. So step one first. If you're in the guard, right, make sure your base is wide. And also like get your knee forward, because right now your hip is almost over your knee. I want your hip to be behind your knee.
Oh.
So instead of pulling back, drive your knee forward. Drive your knee forward. Good. Right.
That's all better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now.
Up, and knee. You have to kick forward and up. That was still like that was just like a wiggle. I want you to kick forward and do a circle. You have to lift your legs up. Go forward.
Lean on one side.
Yeah. So as you stand up, lean on one side so you actually have a free leg. And then to kick forward.
Alright. And then carry my knee.
Hold on, please. Go slow.
Goes up.
Wait, you can start from that position.
Okay.
Start from that position. And then, yeah.
Here.
Lean
Here, I'll open my
to
arms.
your left side.
There you go.
Good, that's what you want to do. Right? One smooth motion. Good. So now go back down and do it one more time. This time, nice and slow and smooth. You don't have to do it fast, you just have to do it smooth. Good. Lean to one side. Good. And notice how you didn't really move. I want you to take a step back. So you end up like that.
Okay.
Okay, keep going. We'll work on it later. We'll work on it later. No, you come.
Guard.
You pass the guard. You open the guard. What are you doing?
And then I go like this.
Good. That works.
And then. Right. This.
Yeah. You need to freeze it. No, don't let go. Don't let go. Every time you let go, he's not going to stay there. So you have to think about it. Look, you can just move everything. You can hold onto the hand and just move your elbow out of the way and then move it back.
Like.
Clear his head. Yeah.
Let go.
Don't go.
Don't let go.
Okay, when you said clear his head, I'm not.
What is stopping it? What is blocking? Right. move it over. I'll do it.
Oh.
So right now we have head, arm, here. We
Yes.
want to free his head. Boom.
Oh.
That's it.
I see.
Here.
For your head.
Drive it to the floor. That elbow has to be on the floor right by it.
And then lift.
It's not a lift.
Oh.
It's a rotation. Okay, don't actually do this.
Okay.
Because if you do it right, it will rip this arm. It's a rotation from your elbow to the center of his chest. So it's a rotation. So it's not just up. So that elbow does not move.
Okay.
You pin this hand on the floor.
Okay.
Slowly rotate your elbows to his shoulder. I mean to his
Chest.
chest. So right now you that's not lifting.
Okay. Here. And
Here we'll work on that. Okay. So I guess we'll teach. I'm gonna count it. Which is your good shoulder?
It doesn't matter. Here, she's on that side, so.
Yeah. So we'll do rounds of Americana, just work up this out.
Okay.
So we'll just work on American mechanic, we'll talk about how to set it up for mount later on and so on and so on. Mechanic. Middle finger, the one that you flip people off, go right on the wrist.
okay.
Reason being, if you grab right here, technically that's if the dude is strong enough, this is not enough leverage. You want to get as much leverage as you can by getting at the end of the lever. Now I grab the hand, that is just too much give. So that's why middle finger right in the wrist will be ideal. Technically, you can make it work, you know, depending on how strong you are and how weak they are, or just how compromised their position. You can do it. Ideally, middle finger right on the wrist. Once you get here, this hand goes under everything. Controlling position. But for finishing, I do encourage you to curl this. You okay? Yeah. Alright. You get really tight, really tight. Cover your own knuckles. So both of them do the same thing. Curl them. Here. Curl everything, and I pinch my elbow at the same time. I can feel that he's already not liking this. Now that's because his shoulder is tight, so that's the difference. So I'm going to loosen this up. Okay? You just free your arms just so that you can relax. So from here, everything's connected. I want this to be down the whole time, and I'm going to drag and aim for this. This is what I'm aiming for. I'm rotating. I'm not just lifting, and I'm not just pulling down. I'm rotating to his chest using my whole body. My weight is here, and I'm just going to look behind me. Now, I'm doing this. The reason why I'm not holding on his hand is because if I do this, his arm is gone. So this is what it actually takes if you do it this way. Notice how my arm didn't even move that much.
Yeah.
So when you do this right, you really don't need to do the whole thing. That's why I said, don't actually put your elbow on his chest, because if you did it right, his arm is gone. If you actually manage to put your elbow to his chest, then and he's not tapping, either he is, you know, the Fantastic Four, or you just do it wrong. Most likely you just do it wrong. So pin the arm, middle finger, grab your own knuckles, curl everything, and pinch your elbow. Pinching elbow does two things. First, it makes it tighter. Secondly, the moment you lose your elbow, his elbow, my bad, not your elbow, his elbow, that's no more Americana. Okay, so right here, Americana, you feel it. The moment here, even if I apply Americana, just pull down the elbow, immediately there's no more Americana. So the tighter your elbow is here, the more likely he will not escape. So let's just try that real quick. Okay.
I'm doing it from side mouth.
No, go to round, go to full round. Okay.
And then I'm going.
So yeah, we don't care about the setup for now. We just wanted to make sure the finish is. Because once you know the position, then you can just get there on your own. So to get here, so right now you see how this is just, this is a perpendicular? Yes, this is perpendicular, right? I want you to angle this slightly, line up your fingers as fast as you can, and curl both hands. Curl both hands. Curl as much as you can, slowly, because unfortunately Eric is not flexible. But do try to curl this as much as you can. That will make everything tighter, and you will feel it. You'll feel like all the slack is taken out of the system, right? Take away the slack. Go ahead, keep curling, keep curling.
Let it.
Okay, if that's all you got, then that's all you got. So now you're gonna look at your own feet slowly and turn that way. Good. So that's a lot better. You notice how
Yeah.
you don't have to use a lot of movement. You can still make it tighter somehow, somewhere, because it took longer, it took going to longer time. So mostly this, you have to curl this more.
That's the joke.
That's right. It doesn't take a lot. Okay, so let's give them rest and then I will go ahead and demonstrate on Diana and so she'll know what this is. Okay, so let's start something out. Alright, and then we'll go ahead.
You want me to resist?
No, just do the move. Right now we're working on the finishing mechanic of the move.
Okay.
Then we're gonna work on setup, the move from mount, and then from there we will work on how to get to mount and do the whole thing. Okay. So for now we just gotta work back.
Yes, sorry, Peter, do it.
Sorry.
Okay, so gripping,
Gripping.
So this is a good control, but do try to go cover the knuckle. This is where you have that maximum kind of like curl. Both of them curl. Just curl everything in.
okay.
A lot, depending on how inflexible they are, that curl can tap you.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Depending on
check
how
that.
like inflexible you are. Some people are like more gummy, then that's when you have to like actually move the elbow. But like usually, if you do it right, that is tight enough. Right?
Yeah, it felt tight. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I didn't
I
even
don't
pull.
even need that. That's
Yeah.
good.
So cover and use both hands to curl. Because the reason why you grab here, right? Now you have one hand curling. Because this one and this one, the lock is equally strong.
Mhm.
So, but here you have a bonus curling force compared to here. There's no curling force here. Because I'm just curling my arm, doesn't really add to. Because if I curl my arm here, I'm just basically the same as tightening my elbow. It doesn't add pressure to their arm.
Mm.
But here, it doubles the pressure supposed to, right? So here you go 1, now 2. You're basically trying to wrist lock this. Okay, so now, Diana, do it 2 more times. Eric. Try a different shoulder.
Okay, so I tried.
And then we don't have to set up.
This one?
No setup, no nothing. Just do the move. I just
Over.
little bit around the wrist. The higher right here. That should feel like this like slot for you that you feel it right here. Little bit. But you want to get as high as you can, right? You get more leverage. So try to pinch your arms together. Now curl everything. Cover and curl. I really want you to curl everything as you pinch it up.
And then feet.
And then alright.
No.
Yeah, it's going, keep going.
Good. So now let's talk about like the lower body position.
Okay.
So right now it's just upper body. So get off a second. So that's 2 screws of rods here from the mount. From the other position that's different. So Daniel likes to have this hook in so that like they don't run away. I like to slide this knee up and slide this knee down. So from here, I like to do this, right? So I am curling his hip here, and I'm sprawling weight on this side. Why does this matter? Because now I can I can rip it. I can really rip it with my whole body. Okay. Like I said, generally you don't need this. Like you never really need to rip it with arm. But this is a really good position, and it just feels very nice rotation wise. driving into his face. So, and this one is curling. So I'll be starting now. Once I get this grip, I will go bam to finish. This is very similar to the Americana. I mean, not Americana. This is Americana. This is very similar to the Kimura, where once you get here, you sprawl on him and you're in this position. It's the same reason why you want to do this position, because you can really rotate and grip your arm. So you want to do that for the Americana as well. So get into that position.
And here,
Especially if you have your arm locked, right? You just get in that position, just immediately just break someone's arm.
and then here,
Good. No thumb, curl. Because the more you can reach over the better.
and then now I'm pinning, and then I'm doing this.
Yeah. So you sprawl your way. Good. So your hip is going down, driving your hip. Good.
Okay, and then now I'm,
You see how like that position already can promote you to rotate?
okay, now. And
Very nice. Everyone has a track.
I just saw.
Make sure the elbow is right against the leg. Good, very nice. Okay, so now we're gonna work on how to get to that leg. Lay down. So there's only like really like few configurations that they can do from here that people would do, right? The mummy, what he's doing, prayer, and the elbow escape. Okay? So the elbow escape is elbows in here, elbows in here, like this is elbow escape. Okay? This might be the most common one, especially in sport jiu-jitsu. This is the most common one that you do. Okay? My favorite way to deal with this, pin the wrist to his body so he can't move it. So now I'm going to drop my elbow as I lift my knee up. From here, I'm going to use my whole body weight, slam forward. The moment I reach somewhere around here, I no longer need to use body weight, and I'm just going to punch my arm so my arm is straight. If my arm is bent, I'm going to forget really tired. Just imagine you're holding half a push-up. Full extension or on your elbows, easier. Halfway through, very hard. So make sure full extension. You okay?
Mhm.
Okay. When you get full extension, get the head first, right? Get the head. Now you can get this, and then you can free the head and do what we just did.
Okay.
So let's practice that. So here, pin, drive down. Once you get here, you know what to do. Pin is a chest hold, because right now it's here. Pin. Holding stuff in midair without anchoring, it's really hard. So here, I'm going to hold it in there, move your arm. Notice how you can move. Here, move your arm, slightly harder.
Okay. So, am I still holding on to this here?
No, you ignoring this side.
Okay.
You might put this hand somewhere around here, getting ready for the crossface. You no longer need to think about this on for now.
Okay.
Because that elbow is this is just a frame to stop you from coming up. The bottom elbow is the one that will actually do the escape.
Okay.
So that's why you don't have to do it alone. So here, lift your knee up and put your elbow, so right now you're muscling it. I know that you're muscling it because your arm is bent. So put your elbow inside your thigh as close to your hip joint as possible.
Okay.
The
Now.
lower the elbow, the better.
Okay.
Good. So now, push your whole body. Just lean right over here. And then straight your arms.
Straighten my arm.
Yeah. Because if you hold it halfway, you can get very tired. Now, this one, while you're doing this, although most of the time I encourage you to do no thumb, this one is do the C.
Okay.
Right? Reason being because this is a pushing grip. Right now you're pushing. So generally, not always, but generally, if you want to push something away, you do the taco. How like the taco is holding up a lot of things, it doesn't hold all the way, but it can push very well. Taco, if you're pushing, right? Push, push, push. But pulling, jujitsu, their hands out of the way, but pushing, okay. Pulling on the other hand, goose. So since right now you technically, when you pin, you're pushing, so you want to do it. But once you get over, that's when you goose.
Okay.
So now, once again, you don't have to think of that hand literally does nothing. Because the thing is like, you're not going to get rid of it, right? Because if they really want to save it, boom, they give you gift wrap. So just don't even think about this hand, right?
Okay.
And then if they move the hand away, well, good for you. There's no hand defending, so it doesn't matter. Don't.
So now, goose.
Goose, nose on his wrist, so you can let go of your right hand.
The right hand.
Yes, good.
And then I'm clearing his head.
Well, you don't have the left arm yet.
Oh. Yes.
Yes. Go back. Okay. So the step is, let's just restart.
So now I'm here.
And then the arm to his chest. Good. Lean forward and straight arm. Immediately straight arm.
Not worried about
You
that.
don't have to think about this hand at all. Just ignore it. Cross face, switch arms, switch on. Good. Good. Now free the head. Again, position. Finish. Good.
Is that the look?
Yep.
Alright, your turn.
Okay. Let's see, so we're here. Doing the escape. So I'm here. Getting up. Pushing this down. Straighten my arm. Here. Coming around. Curling.
Free the head. Or you can, technically you can tap it from there too. It's actually really tight. But yeah, freeing the head allows you to rip it if you really want to break something.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to read the head.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay,
That
so
worked.
do that a few more times. Both of them just take turns doing.
Do you want to clear the head?
Okay. So, try that again.
The try.
She's trying to escape. Right.
So try to straighten your arms as fast as much as you can. Once you get here, straight, good. So now you can lean to one side and get the head and catch it. Because you don't want to spend too much time with bent arms.
Right. So here, underneath,
Good.
boom, free the head,
Drive
push
push
the
neck.
head,
Oh yeah. That feels.
and I can do this.
You can do this or you can curl the leg. I personally like this better because you got more better rotation. But technically if you do a thing right, you don't really need a rotation, so you can do the Daniel style with hooking the leg. Either way, it doesn't matter. Both of them is good. Okay, so now do a few more times.
Alright. So I'm here. And then grab. And then just do it.
Punch it, punch it,
Punch it.
punch it.
And then go in here.
So remember, do the tackle grip.
Taco grip.
Yes.
And then I'm switching. And my weight is here. Sorry, Eric, I scratched you. I'm so sorry.
You're scratching the other side.
So sorry.
Go ahead, free the head, free the head first before you, see this is a finishing position, it's not the controlling position, right?
Okay.
Especially if you do it this way, right? If you do it like Daniel's way, where you hook the leg and you hook the leg the whole time, doesn't matter. But here, you only gain this position until you free the head and you're ready to finish, right? When you're controlling, you still gonna get both hooks under the thigh.
Yeah, is there?
Okay.
I think because you loosen up or something at some point.
But I think you focus on leaning too much. I really want you to drive your head forward. So you drive it across.
Okay.
So now. So if I'm from, so what you're doing is right here, you kind of like leaning back. I want you to look that way, but notice I'm still down and driving into you. Instead of doing this. I don't want this. I want this to be down, and I look.
Okay.
That's the difference. When you maintain his weight on you, and don't ever let this happen.
Okay.
So all I'm doing is sliding down. Here, the pressure instead of leaning back. Do you feel the difference?
Yes.
So slide your hip down.
Okay.
Who's there?
Your turn.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give it to you.
Got it. What's that, different side?
We'll do this with that.
That's fine.
I'm
Here,
excited.
here. Pushing it down. Boom.
Oh,
Okay.
So do it slowly,
Okay.
and also like you gotta think about like she's not as strong as
Right,
you.
right, right, right.
So actually practice the technique, right?
Okay.
Put the elbow inside your thigh and drive your whole body forward.
Well, then I can.
Good. Now you switch, grab. Goose, 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 goose.
Okay, and then,
Free the head, free the head, free the head first, free the head first.
okay. Push the
Now you're in
Oh, I
finishing
get
position.
that.
You can choose your finishing position. Here, this is when you sprawl, lean forward, and sprawl, 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 sprawl. Try to keep the hand lower if you can. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the second. Technically, there's two variations that usually that one now. So now we can work on the mummy and the prayer. Mummy and prayer is basically the same thing.
okay.
So what we're doing is basically the same thing. The only difference is mummy have a top hand, while prayer doesn't have a top hand. Okay? So prayer, I can attack either way I want, doesn't matter, there's no effect. Here I have to attack this one because it's a top hand. I can't attack this one, because technically he can goose his own arm. So like, oh, he can take and goose his own arm and then like that doesn't do it. So like here, attack. Two variations, right? Variation number one, chop. So you get underneath the elbow. And this is the salt bay one that I'll talk about.
Yeah.
So here, now I will reach as deep as I can as I drive my elbow first, not hand. If I drive my hand first, it will slide. So I'm gonna drive elbow first. Very soft bay light. Boom. Then I grab my own hand here. Technically I can finish him from here. If he doesn't do anything, I can potentially finish him from here. But if he move his hand out, move his hand out, where are we at? Same position. Here. Curl. Goes to the same position.
Okay.
So if he doesn't move his hand out, then it's fine, but if he really fights for his hand out, fight, here then we just end up in the traditional position. But technically he can finish him from here if he just doesn't move. Right? So here, same thing, right? Here I'm gonna reach as far as I can. I'm gonna reach as far as I can. He will most likely be pushing his elbows, hands out, which is fight, and then we'll just end up in the traditional American. See that?
Okay.
What happens if I just try to hold it? Cause I think that's what, I know the danger's this way, right?
Uh-huh.
So I would try to like reach over
So if you reach over here, you'll try it now.
and grab. And eventually it gets there.
It will still get there.
Yeah,
And I was just being very gentle, I don't just rip it. Because people want to rip it, that's not gonna save.
right,
Like if I really get into this, so if I once I get here,
yeah,
and I decide to go bam and then just rip it,
yeah,
that hand doesn't do anything.
right.
So I was just being very gentle. Yeah. So you really have to grab it and just really roll that way, and which means you will have to give up your back
Mm.
once you get it.
Mm.
So either you extend your arms and just give me the traditional Americana instead of that weird salt bake Americana. Either way, like that is not there's no saving that one unless you just really roll over and come into that. If you really roll over, come into that, I took it back.
I might prefer that though.
And
Well,
then
you
go
might-
in,
you might.
and then go in a turn.
Right, of course
Now
we
you're
would.
out of here.
Of course we prefer that. Like I mean, like I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that like for the top person there is a contingency plan.
Right.
For the bottom person, yes, you just save that one and you know.
gotta work
But,
with the next time.
but the thing is like because you escape on your turn and you know they just go into the back, so you can make adjustments. Right. So you know amount, so you maybe go back immediately. You will say fight the hand or whatever. Right. But and this is where this is jiu-jitsu, right? Like that's counter to everything. So like, yeah, like you're right. That is the best option because that's the only option, right? Because either you tap now or you can fight for another submission. Because you can no longer fight that submission and be okay.
Right.
Okay. Sorry, that's you.
No, your turn.
And for lack of better term, I just call it like solving, unless you guys actually know the proper term for that.
Oh, your turn, I'm sorry.
But
No, I don't know. Well, you know the origin. Okay, so
first,
I'm
you
gonna
need
go,
an underhook. You need the underhook.
so I'm gonna go
You
here,
just need to under the elbow. That's it. That's all you need.
and then
you want-
this, I'm not pushing it down,
So now,
with my elbow.
yeah, imagine elbow first. In fact, you want your elbow before your hand if you can. It's yes. Right here, immediately grab. Oh, freeze, don't move. Notice how your hand is out here.
Mhm.
Now you have to fight to get in. Go back. As you get the elbow, right? Get the elbow. Get the elbow. You do everything correctly. Yes, come. So now go do it one more time. Boom, freeze. Where's your hand now?
Here.
It's inside. You can immediately wrong hand.
Oh.
Yes,
And then,
and it becomes a red card.
okay, and squeeze this first,
Mm-hmm.
and then not, I'm putting my weight, but looking. Does that feel different?
Good. So now, right here, as you do the thing, as you do the salt bay thing, I really want you to goose the thing, goose this thing. So go back. Right here. As you push down, once it's down, immediately you goose.
Oh.
Then this will flop over, and you grab. Now you're not grabbing your knuckles. Now you're grabbing your wrist. It still works, and you just do the same thing. Head down now. Head down. Slide down, and don't leave.
Don't. I'm feeling here.
Nothing. I'm just kidding, go ahead.
Oh.
See, I'm sorry, yeah, don't. It's almost there.
Good. So now you see how you can finish from here, and then so freeze. Get your arm back. So now, I'll just say that you're fighting it out. Boom. Right here, it just turns to normal one, and you know what to do with it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. This is the same thing.
Okay.
Now, of course, if he doesn't go out and he goes in or just stay and moves his other hand, it doesn't help.
Can you, is it okay if you tell me what you were talking about getting on your back? Like, how would you defend?
So
Like,
here,
say?
the heel
I
defense.
was just trying to go here. Right.
Okay.
So you sound like go slow on this one.
Okay, yeah.
But you get your hands on there, get your hands there. You can still finish a back from here. This is not helping.
Right.
This is not helping.
But I think my goal would be to try to sweep.
Right. But then that's so you.
And then I can cover.
And this is why you said don't lean back. Don't lean back.
Okay, try that.
Yeah. So it's really hard. So now, so you have to. You see how you have to
And then
get
I have to go
roll
here.
this way. So now, if you feel like you cannot do this move anymore, extract this elbow. Don't let go. Extract this elbow right here. And cover the elbow immediately and grab his head. Good. Now you can switch on. This hand can now go for this one, and then push it into, feed it into this hand.
Like this.
Go ahead, feed it. Yes. There you go. So now push his elbow over that way again, so you can get your chest on the shoulder. This is shoulders right here. Yes, there you go. So now you can slowly transition to the back.
Oh.
Because you got the gift now.
Turn. No.
Of course, that's not how
This
you
part
do
I
it.
don't know.
I'll show you bonus at the end.
Okay.
For now, Americana. Let's go
Okay,
back to
I was just
Americana.
curious.
So,
Your turn.
yeah, Eric, go ahead and do it then.
Alright. So, here.
So,
Okay, that's fine, so.
So underhook first. That's the most important thing. If you don't have the underhook, don't even attack the hands. So freeze for a second, right? Just to go stand back up. If you just attack the hand right now, you get just so much room, right?
Right.
There's so much room that it just doesn't. It's not going to get anywhere. Even you get the hands down, that's nothing stopping you from just pulling the elbow back, and then now you potentially end up in this position where you have now this. Go ahead, freeze. Diana, grab his arm. Trap and roll. Oh, you need now you trap it.
Trap here.
Yeah, trap here. Bridge.
After that.
is a bridge and turn.
Stay bridge.
So I,
Bridge.
Stay bridge, stay bridge, stay bridge.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Keep
You don't let
going.
go, you don't let go here. Good. That's trap and roll, right? Remember that. Okay, go back. That's not what we're working on, but that was just the proof of one. Don't attack the arm without the underhook.
Okay, so,
In this position.
boom,
Good. Once you get under the elbow, that's it.
okay.
And then you cup the elbow just so that the moment, you want to cup the elbow. Because the moment you push down, you wanted your hands to be inside.
Cup this part,
Yep. There you go. Go
so that I'm pushing.
down and really snake through. Good. I'm gonna come right there. So you can do your preferred finishing position. Doesn't really matter what your lower body is doing.
In there.
Good.
alright. So I am underhook first. And then,
Use the elbow, 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 elbow,
Elbow,
elbow, elbow. That's your hand.
oh yes, yes, yes. Still 6 o'clock in the morning, alright.
I know.
Alright, elbow leads.
Remember, elbow leads before your hand. Good. Immediately goose. Just no, this hand. You don't have to. So go back. Do it really slow on this one. Eric, don't resist too much because I wanted to show it. Look here, elbow, freeze right here. Right around here, you can start just goosing. Now goose, I just mean to make the goose hand. Don't actually reach for his hand. You don't need to reach for his hand. Push all the way down, and then just shoot your arms. Shoot your arms here. The only reason you're goosing is just so that he doesn't escape, right? If he stays there, you can just feel him back on there. Now this one is still going to shoot for as hard as you can here, and then naturally just end up with the goose.
Okay,
But don't reach. The reason why you reach is because now your elbow position might be loose, right? I want that continuous elbow pushing and then just go boom, and goose to the floor.
underhook.
Yeah, that's good.
And then goosey.
Just so he doesn't just whip this out
Uh-huh.
and then snake this through it as deep as you can. Grab your own wrist. Good.
Then squeeze. Scroll.
One tip for you is head down.
Huh?
Keep your head down. Good. That's right.
So, trickery. So,
Always fight for the unhook.
boom. And I'm pushing, goosing,
Yes, perfect.
boom, okay. From here, push the neck.
Eye to the neck.
So the reason why you need to get the unhook first is simply because this one you don't have true control of the hand. You're using your elbow, so there's no actual control, right? Because technically you can move your hand anywhere you want, right? So this one, if you don't want to get the unhook, or you just don't have time to get the unhook, whatever, just have to give me mommy on this side, other side, sit right there. This one you don't need underhook. Okay?
Okay.
You don't need underhook on this one because you have control of the hand. So you can fight for this grip right here. Once again, because it's a pushing grip, I'm going to use the tackle, right? I'm not going to use this or this because if I do this, you can just technically slide off anywhere you want. If I do this one, yeah, this is good, but then right around here, he can slide off anywhere he wants, so I'm just going to go under. Okay. Under is better than over because under. So naturally, if I rotate my palms up, my elbows are more tight to my body. That's what we want. Because I want to attach my elbows to my body to slide forward. So this one's going to look like. If I fight here, boom. Then once I get here, I'm going to connect my shoulders to my hand and my elbows tight to my ribcage. Right here. I'm one solid unit, right? I'm not going to punch it forward. It's just one solid unit and I'm going to get my head down here. Right around here, I will punch it to the floor. Okay. We try to resist this one. Resist. Boom. Once I get here, immediately switch. So notice I touch here and I slide home. At no point do I want this. No speed required. No speed required here, I switch. At any point if he decides to grab his own hand from here, he just give me his back. So he probably won't, and it doesn't matter, right? So now I switch hands. From here, this is exactly the same as this. We end up here in the same position. Now, hand and foot. So mommy, fight for this hand position. And that works in prayer too. Okay, his loose clothing is taken right now. So grab the wrist, connect your hand to your shoulder. Okay? And do not punch forward. It's not a push. Okay? I'm leaning everything this way, punch, then punch. Sorry. What's that?
It's
Okay. Then I punch to the floor. From here, immediately switch. And once again, I don't have to do it fast. I just have to make sure there's no gap. And then everything's the same thing. Sorry.
okay.
Good, trying first, very
No, go ahead. You won't be as strong as
That kind of hurts a little bit.
So
Very simple.
opposite hand
Top.
is a cross grip. It's a cross grip, and it's going to do underhand.
Can you do this one because the stem is still.
Okay, so here, watch this. Put your hands like this, just in the air. Turn up. Now, do it one more time. Now, look at your elbow when you do it. Look at your elbow when you do it.
Okay.
Which one is close to your body? This one. This one's closer. That's right. Okay, so you want to turn it this way so you can attach your elbows better here. If you do palm up, palms down, and you try to pinch your elbows to your ribcage, it feels slightly weird. Notice you naturally just kept palms up. If I want to, just pinch your elbows to your ribs as best as you can. Good. So now you get the good. As much as you can, slide to the wrist.
Like which?
Yeah, just so you can get the end of the leverage.
Okay.
So now, attach your shoulder, this shoulder, to your hand. Elbows tight. Lean your whole body forward. Your butt should keep going. Freeze, right here. Don't punch, but slowly extend your hand for safety. Slowly extend this hand. Straight arm. Switch hands. Good. Where we at?
And we're just doing
Yeah.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Soften this.
Perfect. And then you know we're
slide
finished.
through, neck, curl.
And then sprawl or you can do hooks. If you want to do that way, make sure you curl against the hip.
Curl.
Your left leg. Good. No, you still go. Yes. You can step your knee up.
Got it. Okay. And then we go.
No, but this is why we have a knee up. You can keep the, curl your leg. Curl your leg against the hip. Really pull. Curl your leg.
Oh, he got me.
Okay, good.
You're curling your arm, not your leg.
But that was good. Okay. So does that make sense? The punch.
Yeah, so I'm going.
So make sure you are doing. At some point you have to do the straight arm, right? Bent arms, you get straight arms. You put in your whole body weight there, and then you switch inside. And you don't have to worry about him reaching his other hand. Don't even think about his other hand, because if his other hand actually shows in front of your face, he gives you his back. So don't think about his other hand. Okay. So go ahead and switch.
Under here.
Right. Yeah, attach your hand to your shoulder and just lean forward. Right here, good. Now just punch your arm straight, switch hands, and
Do you want me to still do we don't have to
why I generally like a crossfade is because you don't know what's going to happen. So, having a crossfade is just a good control position. But when you switch on, oh yeah, I now remember why we crossfade, because you don't have the underhook yet. So you need the crossfade to stabilize the arm. Good. So go back to where you have this arm. This arm. So here, if you don't, and you just go straight for that cutoff right here, right? When you go under the thing, this is a lot to fight, right? So the moment you can't get this under right now, so you have to move this hand. The moment you move this hand, technically she can move it. You just drive it up or down, and you might be hard.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why like you might just want to deal with that, and having the cross.
How would I get out of this?
You wouldn't.
Yeah, you don't get it. Okay, so that was all the variations. So there's 3 variations of defense, and then 3 ways of dealing with the defense. So one for the standard hip escape, elbow escape, and then 2 for the mummy and the prey. Okay. So now, bonus content, we're going to go back. So it doesn't matter how you get it. So let's just say I come up and pin his arm, right? If he decides to reach, at any point he decides to reach over, immediately I cover and I turn this way. Okay. So I will grab whatever I can. Right now I'm still holding on to this because I don't have this access to this hand yet. But sooner or later he will give me this hand, and then so now I get this. But before I get this, I'm gonna hold on to here, because this is fine. This is a pretty good control. But as I butt this, he will grab my hand sooner or later with the other hand, and then I can fight with this. Once I look from here, notice where my knee is. My knee is going to be as close to his head as possible. So,
That's what I wasn't getting.
so once from here, I'm going to start choking. Now with one hand, heal this hand. It takes time. Okay, I got this. Okay, I got it. So now I connect my hand. How do I connect my hand to each other?
I was trying my
That's
best.
like, thank you.
Good stuff. So yeah, the back kick, the reason why the back kick, what you were doing and you feel awkward is because you did it laying down. Because you went like this and trying to roll over. You have to get on your knees and sit on your butt to roll. And that's a good job. That was a good recap.
Thank you, Sue.
So now next time so today it's more of a technique day. Next time, since we know all the moves, we gonna mix it up and make it more resistantly. And bottom person is gonna be more annoying at dealing with this thing. So now you start to see the back kick become more of a reasonable alternative. Cool.
Thank you.
Good job.
Frank is, what is that one? The Oompa Loompa?
No, it's not the Oompa Loompa. It is the Oompa.
What is that called?
Opa or
I'm
something?
gonna look it up.
Stop screaming.
Fun.
Can I walk by?